Get loud, that's fine. Check, 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 1, 2.
Check, check, check. We can hear.
Yeah.
We can hear each other.
AVC Sports and 107.9, 98.5 NASH ICON present high school basketball. Now let's go courtside for tonight's game.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Byesville on the campus of Meadowbrook High School, where tonight the defending state runner-up Maysville Panthers made the trek from South Zanesville to Guernsey County for this MVL Small School Division matchup with the Meadowbrook Colts. My name is Mike Snively, and it will be my pleasure to describe tonight's action. Joining me tonight on the color will be Zach Chrisman. Maysville enters tonight's game with a 2-1 record. They're coming off of a huge MVL win on Tuesday when they defeated New Lexington 55-48. Meanwhile, the Colts are coming off of a 71-40 loss at West Muskingum. So, Zach, what are your thoughts on tonight's matchup?
Well, the one thing that I'm looking at tonight, Mike, is, and once again, pleasure to be here. Super happy to be watching high school basketball tonight. This is one of my favorite things to do here on the radio. That being said, I expect Maysville to play with pace. They're going to push the ball up and down the court. They're going to pressure, full court, half court. They're going to trap. I really look for Maysville's, now granted, we have two young teams here, but I really look for Maysville's slight more experience to really come out tonight with this young Meadowbrook Colts team and try to pressure them and put them in situations where they make a mistake, where they don't have to make the play down here at the basket, but maybe we can get a steal at midcourt, maybe we can mess with an inbound pass, anything to put the Colts behind the 8 ball, getting the ball down the court. That's going to be a huge thing tonight, and like we talked about here in the pregame tonight with Cedar being out tonight, that's a huge blow to this Meadowbrook Colts basketball team. So I'm really looking for people like Gator Nichols and the like to really push the ball tonight and make their presence known.
And that's a good point. Bentley Cedar, who's been out this season so far, the young sophomore, but who started every game last year as a freshman, the Colts will be without the services of him tonight, still dealing with an elbow-type injury. As you said, though, talking with Coach Dave Brown Tuesday night at the Maysville game, when they beat New Lexington, after the game, they discuss how they possess they call it spurtability. And right. They go on these runs that are uncommon for high school teams. Guys, they made 4 threes in a row against New Lexington, and New Lexington had an 8-point lead late in the third quarter, and then all of a sudden that big spurt came from the Panthers that helped ultimately take down the New Lexington Panthers. We had 2 Panthers the other night.
Double Panthers.
Yeah, double Panthers. So it was tough last night. So once again, we're going to keep it here until the national anthem. I want to go over our sponsors tonight, and without our sponsors, you would not even be hearing us right now. So a big thank you to our sponsors tonight: Ballantine Insurance, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, WB Green Insurance, Surgent Construction, West 40 Auto Sales, People's Bank, Allen Hunter State Farm, Doane Ford, and Wakefield Dental. And I also want a big shout out to our producer tonight, Dalton Gambita. We have the Meadowbrook grad is our producer tonight, and then the Maysville grad, TJ Glomboski. He will be on the camera tonight. So we got it split down the middle with our producing and camera tonight.
Do you think they have money on this? Is there a little bit of bragging rights going on here tonight?
There should be, but there's not. I haven't heard any. They haven't been bantering each other tonight, so
yeah,
that's maybe something they want to look into. Also, we're going to be giving away to a Meadowbrook player a medium pepperoni pizza from Plus One Pizza, and Zach and I were just discussing how it's pretty much our favorite pizza, and we love to eat it. We're also going to give away, this award could go to either a player from either team. It's going to be the Great Clips Great Play of the game, where they can get a free haircut at the Zanesville Great Clips on Maple Avenue, and then or the one in South Zanesville as well. And the Maysville player of the game will get the Lock 9 Pizza player of the game, and we have Dave Hilliard and I have been down there to try the Wangus burgers and unlimited fries now.
Ooh,
they didn't have the unlimited fries when I went down the first time, and that's probably they waited till I left.
So we saw this guy coming and going. We're not giving him unlimited.
Exactly. They saw me and they said, okay, we'll wait till he leaves and we're going to put that promo up now. So we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break here for the national anthem, and we will have the starting lineups for you after this. You are watching and listening to MVL Basketball on YRP TV and NASH ICON.
Looking for reliable insurance that fits your life? Look no further than Allen Hunter State Farm in Cambridge, Ohio. From auto to home to life insurance, we offer a range of options tailored to your needs. With our friendly, knowledgeable team, you'll get the protection and peace of mind you deserve. We're dedicated to being there for you, just like a good neighbor should. Call Allen Hunter State Farm today and discover how we can help you safeguard your future. Call 740-439-5385. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Today is the day you make changes, the day you have looked forward to, the day you take a step to see the you before addiction. And it all starts right here at The Residence, an in-bed facility that designs your recovery to your needs, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm Crystal Reynolds for Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. Our approach is personal, and it is as individual as your needs. We are here for you. Call 855-692-7247.
Looking for reliability, style, and affordability? Look no further than Doan Ford's Ford Fiesta with a fuel-efficient 1.6-liter i4 engine and a smooth 5-speed manual transmission. It's perfect for city streets or open highways. Enjoy modern conveniences like power windows, locks, cruise control, and a rear-view camera for added safety. With low miles, this Fiesta is ready to roll for a very low cost. Visit Doan Ford today and drive away in style. Located at 66870 Belmont Morristown Road, or visit them online at doanford.com.
Looking for trusted dental care for the whole family? Dr. Darcy Wakefield and the team at Wakefield Dental have you covered. From pediatric to general and orthodontic care, they offer a full range of services. At Wakefield Dental, they focus on individualized treatment plans that not only create beautiful smiles, but build lasting confidence. Schedule your consultation today. Call 740-435-3100 or go to drwakefieldDDS.com.
From the Ohio News Network, this is the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Hoops. Now here's your host, Eric Reeser.
The high school basketball season is underway in gyms all over the Buckeye State. The Ohio State University men's basketball team's been playing for several weeks now. The Buckeyes will look to a true freshman from Central Ohio to spark a Big Ten and NCAA tournament run in March.
Back to Byesville at Meadowbrook High School. Mike Snively, Zach Chrisman here live tonight, where the Maysville Panthers are going to be battling the Meadowbrook Colts in MVL. Small school action basketball. Tonight's starting lineups. First for Maysville, they will start Gator Nichols, a 6-foot junior. Cade Rock, a 6-foot junior. Landon Iden, a 5'11 junior. Kane Rohrig, a 6'5 junior. And Jordan Watson, a 6'3 junior. So the common element seems to be there, Zach. Junior, all juniors.
And a little bit of height, too.
Yeah, good height there. And the one thing I was really surprised by, I saw Cade Rock play football 3 or 4 times this year. Right. I did not realize how big he is.
He is.
He's long. He's a good-looking kid.
It's one thing when you see him from the press box, you're like, oh, yeah, okay. But, yeah, he's a big guy.
And obviously we know Rohrig 6'5 and Watson 6'3. So now for Meadowbrook, they will start a 6'1 sophomore, Austin Warner, a 6'2 sophomore, Michael Ray, a 6'3 junior, Mason Campbell, a 5'10 junior, Jake Burris, and a 6'4 senior, Colton Delancey. So the Colts will go with 2 sophomores, 2 juniors, and a senior. And back to the Maysville roster real quick, there is not a senior on the roster.
Right.
And we know they lost quite a few people, quite some big pieces last year.
Alex Bob, to be specific.
Correct.
Yeah.
But they have a program, as Coach Brown has a program established down there. Coach Jarrett here at Meadowbrook in his 4th year, made it to the regionals his 1st year. Had some struggles the last couple years, but looking to change that in the coming years. So Meadowbrook gets the tip live here at Meadowbrook. Michael Ray over to Burris. Burris into Delancey. Delancey backs in. Rohrig gets the first shot blocked. Second shot up, no good. Rebound Nichols. Nichols pushes down the right side. Over to Iden. Iden hands it to Nichols. Nichols back out to Watson. Watson at the top spins, takes it back to the left side over to Iden. Nichols at the top being guarded by Burris, and they're going to call a touch foul on Jacob Burris out front, so that's the first foul of the night. Burris with his first foul.
Yeah, and anytime you get your arms extended out like that, you're going to get that called 100 times out of 100. Not a bad play by Burris there, but still, if you're going to get up into the shirt of somebody like that, they're going to call that all day long.
Yeah, you can't have two hands extended.
No.
So Watson takes it up top. Over to Nichols in the left corner, three-pointer bang. 3-0 Maysville, and here comes the pressure.
Gator Nichols, he's always a threat to shoot no matter where he's at in the court.
Burris gets trapped. And the ball's going to bounce right off of Mason Campbell's face, but I believe it was tipped by Jordan Watson that caused it deflected it, and it bounced off the face of Campbell. It's going to be out of bounds to Maysville.
And that's what we talked about pregame there about pressure. They're doing it immediately right out of the gate, not letting you breathe.
And there's a nice little backdoor cut on a UCLA post cut layup for Gator Nichols. He's got 5 right off the bat. 5-0 Maysville early here at Meadowbrook. Colts beat the pressure pretty easily this time. Delancey being guarded closely by Rock. Back out to Michael Ray. Ray being guarded closely by Landon Iden. Last week's player of the game for Maysville last week. Shot no good. Rebound by Watson. Want to hear Watson a lot tonight on the boards. Over to Rohrig. No good. But rebound here on the long rebound by Burris. Campbell. Campbell goes up, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Gator Nichols.
And on that last possession, little James Harden step back there. He was trying to get that elbow three there, not elbow three, excuse me, right behind the block, 2-pointer there, but giving a little shimmy shake there, trying to show a little something.
Correct. Mason Campbell's first trip to the line this year. First shot up, no good. Campbell, a 6'3" junior, has played many minutes his first 2 seasons here. Shot up, good. Gets Meadowbrook on the board, 5-1 Panthers lead. Nichols gets the ball crossed. Colts in a man-to-man. Nichols kicks it over to Iden. Iden attempts a 3, bang. Second 3 on the night for Maysville. Maysville leads Meadowbrook 8-1 with 5:54 left in the first quarter.
Panthers definitely have some shooters on this squad. That's what they're going to look to do all night long if they're not going to run them off the line.
Michael Ray gets it across, gets it at the elbow to Delancey. Back out to Ray. Ray over to Jacob Burris inside, and they're going to trap Delancey. Delancey gets out of the trap, over to Mason Campbell. Maysville bench clapping, wants defense, and they will apply pressure. Delancey dribbles over, hands it to Ray. Ray over to Delancey. And this is going to be off the hands of Michael Ray, trying to cut to the basket. Turnover Meadowbrook, Maysville basketball.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. I mean, you're seeing what Meadowbrook's trying to do. They're trying to get the cutters coming down through the lane like that, and just a little entry pass trying to get down to him. But the way that Maysville is swarming them like that, it's going to be hard to do.
There's a lot of pressure there. Another 3-point attempt. That one by Iden, no good.
Good board.
But a rebound, big board there by Rock. Nothing doing. And the outlet pass almost gets stolen. It hits the net. The net's stuck, like somebody swished it, but it was a pass. Now they do turn it over to Jordan Watson. He goes in, may have been fouled. He misses the layup. So here comes Ray. Ray shimmies and shakes. And what a nice move there by Michael Ray, but he can't finish it. Rohrig with the rebound. In the Gator Nichols. Nichols is going to be fouled by Austin Warner. I believe they got number 0, Austin Warner, with a foul. That'll be his first, team second. This will be a 2-shot foul as Gator Nichols goes to the line.
And as you said, that last possession, the net kind of got messed up there. Kane Rohrig came down and said, here, guys, let me grab that for you. He's tall enough to do that. I couldn't do it, but he's got it.
Back in the day, I might have been able to.
Oh, even on my best day, I couldn't jump up and get that.
Nichols, normally a good free throw shooter, misses the first shot, and Coach Jarrett's going to take a 30-second timeout. We will leave it here. Last year, Maysville won this game 82-31 at Maysville. These teams only played once last year because Maysville was in the large school, Meadowbrook being in the small school. Now they're both in the same division. The last Meadowbrook win was on January 14th, 2022. I happened to be there.
Hey.
They won 73-70. I was actually on the call that night. Jake Singleton had 29 points that night, and he walked it off with a 28-footer from the left wing at the buzzer to win that thing. He came off of a double stagger screen, knocked it in. Hayden Jarrett that night went for 34 that night, and a young sophomore by the name of Alex Bobb had 14 in the losing efforts for Maysville that night. So here goes Gator Nichols. Maysville in general is a good free throw shooting team. Nichols' second shot up and good, 9-1. Maysville leads Meadowbrook. A lot of M's in the building tonight. Zach?
Yeah, it's gonna get a little confusing here and there.
Burris gets it across. Nice
pass.
bounce to Mason Campbell. Mason misses the 17-footer. Rebound by Watson. Watson comes down, pulls up three. Another three-pointer by Maysville. They lead 12-1, almost halfway through this first stanza here in Byesville.
Yeah, Watson looked really comfortable spotting up and taking that shot.
Watson came on big last year in the tournament, helping get Maysville on that big tournament run. Colton Delancey alley-oops it, and he overthrows Michael Ray. That's going to be another turnover for the Colts. So the Colts are going to bring in Blake Lappert and Justice Huey. They're going to sub in, first subs of the evening.
Yeah, trying to get some fresh legs in here, try to get somebody, when you've got an offensive trouble like this, you can't seem to take the lid off the basket. Anything you can do to jumpstart the offense is what you need to do.
Huey, the record-breaking quarterback, out there now. And then Lappert, only a freshman, has a promising career at Meadowbrook. Shot missed there. Rebounded by Warner, who gets it to Lappert. Over to Huey. Back to Burris. Meadowbrook has to subdue this Maysville pressure. They've yet to score a basket. 12-1, Maysville leads, 3:21 left here in the first quarter. Mike Snively and Zach Chrisman. We're on YRP TV and the NASH ICON. 107.9 and 98.5. Maysville doing a really good job. Warner shoots a three, no good. Rebound by Huey. Huey goes up strong, but he's going to be called for the offensive foul. And that was a nice play by Gator Nichols. Gator Nichols, very high basketball IQ.
Yes. And you like to see that in your point guard, and you'd like to think somebody that plays the floor general role like that will see that, but that was textbook. I mean, I got a bigger guy on me. You know what? I'm going to let him take his momentum into me, and I'm going to send this ball the other way.
Tell you, Gator, he's going to attempt another three, no good. Oh, almost got the roll. Rebound by Ray. Ray brings it, goes by himself, in and out, no good. Quick outlet to Watson. Watson the Roerig, back to Watson. That's really good two-on-one basketball right there. 2 points for Maysville. 14-1 Maysville leads. And the ball will be inbounded to Justice Huey. Huey gets trapped, and it's going to be stolen by Cade Rock, who saves it right in front of the Meadowbrook bench. Kicks it out to Landon Iden, no good. Rebound by Cade Rock. Rock kicks it out to Nichols. Nichols drives to his right, and another nice pass down to Cade Rock. 16-1 Meadowbrook, and Coach Taryn Jarrett is going to need another timeout.
We just talked about the floor awareness of Nichols, of Gator Nichols, and that was exactly that. Get the big guy off his feet, a little bounce pass around him, easy bucket.
Easy bucket. So with 2:10 left here in the first quarter, Maysville leads Meadowbrook 16-1. You are watching and listening to MVL Basketball on YRP TV, NASH ICON.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school football. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, cabin, seasonal home, a garage, or even farm equipment, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website, patronsbuckeye.com.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH ICON, WILE Cambridge.
Back here at Meadowbrook High School, Mike Snively and Zach Chrisman. Maysville leads 16-1 with 2:10 left here in the first quarter. Not the start Meadowbrook wanted to get off to.
No, not exactly the start you want to look for if you're coach, but at the same time, I mean, they're dealing with such immense pressure. It's a wonder they get the ball across half court a couple of these possessions.
Maysville's checked in with Gavin Ferguson has checked in the game.
That was a walk, yep.
And they had a travel on Huey in the backcourt. Good eyes there, Zach. So Maysville will get the ball here out at half court. Inbounding the ball will be Jordan Watson. Hits it in the backcourt to Gator Nichols, being guarded by the freshman Blake Lappert. Nice pass again into Watson. Kicked out to Gavin Ferguson, and no good. I'm sorry, that was Cade Pickrell. Cade Pickrell also in the game, number 5. Blake Lappert spins, goes up, misses it. Nice rebound by Huey. Huey kicks it out to Delancey. Delancey has a good look at a 3. No good. Offensive rebound by Lappert. Good hustle there by the young man. Over to Huey. Huey attempts a 3. Banks are open tonight. Late Friday night in Byesville. 16-4. Maysville leads Meadowbrook.
Yeah, Mike, I didn't know the bank was open that late.
It's open late tonight in Byesville.
I love it.
Watson goes hard to the hole, and they're going to call a blocking foul, and I believe they got Justice Huey on the block. No, they got Austin Warner on the foul. They called it on the arm before the blocking foul.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was confused by that one, too. I thought for sure
Huey
that
went to the deck, yeah. So as I mentioned earlier, Maysville is a good free throw shooting team. Now they have missed a couple already in this quarter. Watson misses the first end of 2.
Very uncharacteristic of this team, for sure.
Second one up, good. 17-4, 13-point lead here for the Panthers. Huey darts one down to Ray. Huey gets across half court, gets it over to Delancey. Delancey backs down. Pickrell over to Huey. Huey gets in trouble, but he finds Delancey on the cut. Delancey up and in. 17-6, under 45 seconds here to go in the first quarter in Byesville. Maysville leads Meadowbrook. Gator Nichols was going to be, they're going to call Blake Lappert on the foul for just a little bit of a hold there.
Looks like we're getting a little bit of substitution coming in here, too, from Maysville as well.
Big Kane Rohrig, 6'5" junior.
Coming in for Cade Rock, giving him a little bit of a breather.
This Maysville team, like you said earlier, does have some good size. 6'5", 6'4", 6'4", 6'3", so they and 2 6'3" guys. So nice size, and that's already the 15th foul on Meadowbrook. So this is the second year we've been playing by this rule of the NBA. After 5 team fouls in a quarter, it's an automatic 2 shots. There are no more 1-and-1 shooting situations in high school basketball. Gator Nichols up. First shot is up and good. Jacob Burris will check in for Lappert for the Colts. Also, something you didn't see back in the day, Zach, was the number 0.
Yeah.
Now you see it everywhere. Both teams have a 0 tonight.
Right.
Some have a double 0.
Now, I remember the double 0 Greg Ostertag back in the day for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, now, NBA, you kind of have whatever number you want. I think Rodman changed that rule.
Yeah.
Colts almost turn it over. Ray finds Delancey. Delancey lays it in. It's going to be 19-8. Colts trail by 11. Nichols.
Good pass.
Pass out to Gavin Ferguson, who's been getting valuable minutes for this Maysville squad early this year. Just a sophomore. So I imagine Maysville will go for one shot here. They will also get the possession to start the second quarter. But a nice steal here by Michael Ray and a great hustle, who kicks it over to Huey. He's got 3 seconds to get a shot up. He has to shoot it up, and no good. No good, but nonetheless, great effort there by Michael Ray. Almost gets Huey in stride for the bucket, but it did not happen. So at the end of one quarter here at Meadowbrook High School, Maysville leads Meadowbrook 19-8. You are watching and listening to MVL basketball on YRP TV and NASH ICON.
At People's Bank, we're more than just a bank. As a community bank, We are committed to where we work and live, giving back to the organizations you care about through sponsorships, donations, and volunteer hours. When you bank with Peoples, you're not just a client. You're part of a community of neighbors helping neighbors. Peoples Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC. Visit us at pebo.com.
Stoney's RV Center is the place that makes buying a new RV easy. Ask about their on-site financing with very affordable payments, and they make on-site camper service calls to the area campgrounds. Stoney's RV also carries cargo trailers, car haulers, horse and stock trailers, and open utility trailers. They install hitch systems and fill propane tanks too. Stoney's RV Center, the place that takes camping to the next level, and a proud sponsor of our area high school sports teams.
Back to Meadowbrook High School. Maysville leads Meadowbrook 19-8. Possession arrow to Maysville to start this second quarter. Mike Snively and Zach Chrisman here. MVL Small School Division matchup early in the season. Jordan Watson backs down, and that's good defense there by Mason Campbell. Land Nyden gets the rebound.
Good ball movement.
And another three ball by Jordan Watson. I believe that's 4 made threes, is that right?
Yep, that is 4 made threes. That is Watson's second of the night.
Second of the night, so 4 made threes helps the Panthers to a 14-point lead, 22-8 over Meadowbrook. This time Watson goes hard. I'm sorry, not Watson. That was Ray goes hard. Might have been fouled by Watson. Let's see who they call this foul on. They call that on Landon Iden. That would be his first. Landon Iden, probably one of the better receivers in the area this past year. I just want to mention, too, Gator Nichols had a nice football season for the Panthers as well.
Yeah, he's talented no matter what sport he's playing. I mean, I love this kid.
Good golfer, from what I understand, too.
Oh, now I like him even more. I mean, I'll have to get him out there on the links.
Michael Ray, the 50% free throw shooter, misses his first one. Second one, no good. Rebound by Rohrig. Hits Gator Nichols. Nichols shakes and bakes, goes in. He's going to be fouled. Back to the line again. Nichols has made a living tonight at the line, and it's only the second quarter. And they got Mason Campbell on the foul there that time.
I'm not going to lie, I almost didn't recognize Gator there. Last year when I covered his games in the basketball season, you know, it's hard to see everybody's face when they got a helmet on in football, but last year he had a luscious mullet kind of going on there, so he looked a little different to me tonight than he did last year.
He must have won that great Clips play of the game at one point when he got his hair cut.
Touche.
Nichols' first shot's up and in, 15-point lead, 23-8. Maysville leads Meadowbrook.
Gator already 4 of 5 from the line.
Attempt number 6 is up, and it's good. 24-8. Colts still battling at pressure. Cohen Llewellyn's checked in for the Panthers. And there's a steal by Watson, who gives it to Iden. Iden with the teardrop, no good. Tipped up by, that's a nice play there by Kane Rohrig. Tipped it to himself, basically. And the big 6'5" junior puts it in for 2. 18-point lead here for Maysville. And Michael Ray was almost trapped, but they're going to say there's a tripping foul on Maysville. They call that on Gator Nichols, so that's going to be his second foul. They're going to leave him in. No, I'm sorry, that was on Landon Iden. That was his first foul. So Michael Ray gets it across over to Mason Campbell on the left wing. Out top to Delancey, over to the right wing to Huey. Colts been patient, getting it around, whipped it around a couple times. Mason Campbell for 3, no good. Rebound by Nichols.
Good effort.
Very good athletic play, who hit Llewellyn. And there's another good play by Kane Rohrig, who's running the floor. The big man running and getting rewarded. 20-point lead Maysville here, 6:10 left in the second quarter. More pressure from Maysville. Delancey in the middle, gets it down, spins. Nice fake, finds a wide open Jake Burris, who misses the short corner jumper from about 10 feet. Nichols kicks it out to Ferguson. I'm sorry, that was Landon Iden. Landon Iden with a 3, and I believe that's the 5th 3 for the Maysville Panthers. This is going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 5:50 here in the first quarter. Meadowbrook trails Maysville 31-8. You are watching and listening to MVL basketball on YRP TV and NASH ICON.
Surgeon Construction is leading the way in commercial and industrial construction. This is Jason Emsch, and we are committed to providing an exceptional construction experience from pre-construction through project completion. Our success is measured by exceeding our clients' expectations. See our past and previous projects at Cambridge YMCA and New Educational Center at Jurassic Park and FMJ Shooting Range, just to name a few. Find us online at surgeon.construction and like us on Facebook.
Surgeon Construction. We'll take it from here.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH ICON, WILE Cambridge.
Back to Meadowbrook. Mike Snively, Zach Chrisman. The birthday boy tomorrow, Zach. Going to hit the big 3-3 tomorrow.
That's
Happy
it.
early birthday tomorrow, Zach.
Thank you, sir.
That's just a rough birthday around Christmas. Hope the parents took good care of you with doubling up on the gifts.
Yeah, it always got lumped into Christmas. Here's both, you know.
Right. Oh, a name like Chrisman, you know. So Colts here trailing 31-8. They have possession of the basketball. Lappert and Warner back in the game. Maysville, always a stingy defense. Very well coached on the defensive end. Meadowbrook trying to find some cracks in it, and they have yet to do so. Delancey at the ball, takes a 3. He's got a good look at it, no good. Nice strong rebound there by Gator Nichols.
We had position on the inside, Delancey, multiple times there. I'm surprised they didn't get the ball into him.
3 ball up, no good by Roerig. Rebound to Burris. Burris hits Lappert. Lappert kicks it out to Warner. Warner from 3.
There it is.
31-11. Maysville leads Meadowbrook. 4:50 and counting down here in the second quarter. Gator Nichols is trapped, and that's going to result in a steal by Michael Ray, who goes in and lays it in. 31-13, lead down to 18.
Well, he telegraphed that pass from a mile away. Ray knew exactly where that ball was going.
Very good trap there by that Meadowbrook defense led to that. Landon Iden got caught up in the air. He turns it over. It's going to be picked up by Burris for Meadowbrook. Burris gets it right before half court. He's in trouble. He's going to be trapped, and that's going to lead to a turnover. Steal here by Llewellyn. He hands it to Nichols, who kicks it to Cade Rock. Cade Rock's 3, no good. Follows his shot. Gets his own rebound. I think they're actually going to call Rock on the foul as he went over the top of Colton Delancey.
Yeah, I mean, that's fundamentals right there. You got to follow your shot. Cade Rock making the right move there, but yeah, just kind of came down over the top of the Meadowbrook Colt there on that play. You know, I know it's not supposed to be biased. That didn't look too egregious to me, but you know,
too bad.
A little contact though. You got to do what you got to do. I get it.
And I will say this. I've heard follow your shot a lot.
Yeah.
I've always liked to finish my shot first.
Yes.
If I'm following it, that means I'm chasing that daggone thing.
I know I'm going to miss.
I know I'm already going to miss it, yeah. So finish it. Finish it first.
Good point, Mike.
So here come the Colts. They trail by 18. Mason Campbell passes it over to Blake Lappert. Jake Burris over to Ray.
Ooh.
Ray being guarded by Watson. Between the legs, Campbell picks up his dribble. Over to Lappert. Lappert being guarded by by Llewellyn. Austin Warner goes hard to the hole, no good. Watson with the rebound.
Right idea, though. That was the right shot.
Jordan with the Y. Watson gets blocked by Ray, who kicks it to Burris. And we're going to have a double dribble here, and he may have. He kind of wanted to pass it and realized I don't want to pass it now. I want to go to the hole, and it just didn't happen.
Got kind of caught up like dial-up internet, you know, just kind of got a little bogged down there.
Exactly. Good description there. 31-13, Meadowbrook still in trap mode here. And this is going to lead to another turnover. Burris steals it, gives it to Ray. Ray going to work on Watson. Hits the back door to Campbell. Campbell tries reverse layup, no good. Blake Lappert. Offensive rebound, Jolly on the spot, 2 points. Meadowbrook cuts it to 16. Dave Brown says, I want a 30-second timeout. So 30-second timeout, 31-15. We'll leave it here. Meadowbrook trails the Panthers, and we're going to go over some scoring here real quick if you want to do that.
Yeah. So Jordan Watson already with 8 points leading the Maysville Panthers. Kane Rohrig, he's got 4 points. 2 threes for Landon Iden for a solid 6. Cade Rock's got 2. Gator Nichols with 5 on the floor, but he's also hit 5 free throws. So on the Meadowbrook side, we've got a 3-pointer for Austin Warner, 2 for Michael Ray, 4 for Delancey, 3 for Huey, and with that last basket, 2 for Lappert. And like you said, I totally don't blame Coach for taking that timeout there. When we started this quarter, it was 31-8. It is now 31-15. So
the Colts on a little bit of a run here, and Maysville a little stagnant offensively. Meadowbrook doing a good job turning up the pressure defensively.
That trapping has been their bread and butter in this quarter.
And Nichols is going to be trapped again, who gets it back to Watson. They swing it around the horn. Iden's got a wide open 3 in the corner. He nails it.
Third 3 of the night.
You said that's his third 3?
Yes, third 3 of the night.
Third 3 of the night for Landon Iden.
Uh-oh.
And we're going to have a jump ball, and the possession arrow points toward Meadowbrook. So Meadowbrook's going to sub in with Dane DeVillez. We'll see his first action tonight. Huey checks in. 3 seniors, actually. Huey, DeVillez, and Delancey. Say that fast 3 times.
I'm not even going to try, Mike. I don't think I can do it.
So Huey will inbound. Gets it into Delancey, who gives it back to Huey. Huey's going to run the point, being guarded by now 2 guys from Maysville. Almost had it. It was tipped. They kick it over to Warner. Warner shoots a 3. No good, short. Rebound by Iden. Iden, who's been playing really well. Athletic the last couple games. Gets it across the court. Another 3, this one by Jordan Watson. And that corner is on fire over there, because everything they've made is from
right there.
That corner over there.
That's a third 3 for him as well, for Watson.
So 37-15, just like that, it's a 22-point game. Michael Ray, all the 3s are open tonight. Cuts it back down to 19 with 1:30 before half.
Boy, Michael Ray, he's got a great shot.
Maysville moving the ball extremely well. Guess what? Landon Iden made a shot from the left corner, a 3.
Let me hold my breath. This is my shock face.
Another one, 40-18. Meadowbrook trails Maysville.
Do you think they heard us when we said they were feeling a little stagnant there?
Something's going on.
And
And Michael Ray kind of got stuck between a rock and a hard place there. He was going to make a nice little inland pass, and his man turned his head, so he decided to take about 4 or 5 steps before
he got stuck between a Cade rock and a hard place right there.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm
here all night.
All right, well, I was going to throw in like a rock.
Like a rock.
Bob Seeger. All right, 55.8 here. 40-18. Maysville leads Meadowbrook. Ferguson inbounds it to Watson. Now, I've seen, unless they get a shot, I've seen Maysville hold this ball the entire time. But right now they're struggling with their ball handling.
Yep.
Ray kicks it down to DeVillez. DeVillez, he loses the ball going up for the layup.
Oh man, he had that in his head. Look at this layup I'm about to do, and just couldn't quite get a handle on the ball.
He's almost smiling. He knows,
Yeah.
Little oopsie there.
Oopsie daisy. Coach gonna let me hear about that on Monday.
So Dave Brown, like I said earlier, before Maysville turned it over, they will probably hold for 1 here, because they have what's called a 2-for-1 possession.
Yes.
They can get the last shot here and then start the third quarter with the ball as well. But there's going to be a foul away from the ball, and I think they're going to get Huey for a hold.
That was a little ticky-tacky there. I mean,
yeah,
there's going to be some contact. You know, he's playing good defense there. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Huey out there hustling.
Yes, he is.
Checking back in's Mason Campbell. He's going to check in for Warner. Both these teams, like I mentioned, really young teams. 18 seconds. Maysville up 40-28. Gator Nichols being guarded by DeVillez. He goes in, misses it. with 7 seconds. So the Colts are going to get the last shot until they turn it over, and Gator Nichols will lay it in, and that will be the half. So halftime here at Meadowbrook. Maysville leads Meadowbrook 42-18. We're going to take some time here for halftime. We got the Brook Jump Rope team, so if you're watching on YRP TV, the Brook Jump Rope team will be out here putting on an outstanding performance here at halftime. And there's a bunch of them out here, Zach.
I'm excited for it.
This is a younger group of kids, and they always put on a great show, and they travel all over the state.
Pogo sticks, everything.
They have everything.
Hula hoops,
this will be
everything.
fun. But we're going to accumulate some stats and pay some bills with some commercials, and we'll be back here in a little bit. So you are at halftime. Maysville leads Meadowbrook 42-18. You are watching and listening to MVL basketball on YRP TV and NASH ICON.
From the Ohio News Network, this is the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Hoops. Now here's your host, Eric Reeser.
The high school basketball season is underway in gyms all over the Buckeye State. The Ohio State University men's basketball team's been playing for several weeks now. The Buckeyes will look to a true freshman from Central Ohio to spark a Big Ten and NCAA tournament run in March. Adam Jardy covers the basketball Buckeyes for the Columbus Dispatch, and I'll speak with him next. This is the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Hoops.
In Ohio, public education matters. And every day, Ohio's public school educators use their united voice to advocate for the supports and resources our public schools need so every child thrives. No exceptions. I'm Ohio Education Association President Scott DeMauro, and on behalf of our 120,000 members, OEA is proud to sponsor tonight's game. Because great public schools are a winning playbook for Ohio, and Ohio is stronger when we stand together to cheer for our students' success.
I don't know what I want to do. I'm just not sure that college is right for me.
Have you considered a career in dental assisting? I love my job as a dental assistant. I have flexible work hours, the money is good, and I get to work in a professional, people-oriented dental office. What I really love about my job is knowing that I give people a healthy smile.
For more information about becoming a dental assistant, contact your high school guidance counselor. Or if you are no longer in school, talk to a dentist in your community or visit ODA.org. This message is brought to you by the members of the Ohio Dental Association.
This is ONN.
I'm Eric Reeser. Adam Jardy is my guest. He covers the Ohio State men's basketball team for the Columbus Dispatch. Early on, this Ohio State squad looks like they've relied on true freshman John Mobley Jr. for their three-point shooting. Adam, how much will they lean on the kid from Reynoldsburg as the season rolls along?
I think they're going to have to lean into it because I do think he is their most dangerous three-point shooter. I do a preseason poll of the team where I ask as many guys as I can for just their votes: best shooter, best passer, best dunker, and I ask for best dressed as well, which usually gets the most debate. But Mobley was like, I think someone else might have split their vote, but otherwise he was like a unanimous pick for best shooter on the team. And so he distinguished himself very early on to his teammates that he has, sort of in the gym range. I remember talking to Jake Diebler during the preseason about Mobley and kind of what he had seen from him early on. And he said that he had some, quote, loud practices offensively, which comes to mean like, he gets hot and you can't stop him. And, the thing that I was most curious about with his size was just, could he get his shot off at this level? And when I watched Ohio State play at Cincinnati in the charity exhibition game in mid-October, the Bearcats knew exactly, like, as soon as he checked in the game, his defender was on him, and his first three-point attempt was blocked. And I thought, okay, can he adjust? Can he figure this out at this level? Fast forward like 2.5 weeks later, sitting there in Las Vegas watching him against Texas, and he takes a shot from the logo at center court and drills it. And you're like, okay, he's here. He can do it at this level. He can literally shoot from just about anywhere. And that has not wavered in the early going. So I think having a guy who's that dangerous of a shooter is a real key for this Ohio State team to get where it wants to get, because Jake Diebler needs three-point shooters on his team. And I think he's probably their best one already.
Adam, what have you seen from Jake Diebler? It's been, 10 months since he took over as the head coach of this basketball team?
Well, I mean, I think the one thing that you can tell is that it matters to him at a very high level. And that's not to say that previous coaches at any era, like it wasn't like that for them, but it's very evident from Jake, and it's very genuine that Ohio State matters to him. The program has mattered to him at a very high level for a long time. And so I think that is very apparent in like how he approaches things, how he looks at bringing in new players, like what they look for in the transfer portal or the high school route, that, you know, they want guys that this matters to them too. And it's not just about having, you know, the 5-star guy who, you know, doesn't have any real tie to Ohio State or any real like passion for Ohio State. Like that stuff all really matters to how he wants things to run. And I think what you've seen in the early going, it hasn't been perfect, but you see guys that respond to that want to play for that want to play for him. I think his relationships with his players are genuine.
My thanks to Adam Jardy. Be sure to read his stuff on the Ohio State men's and women's basketball teams in the Columbus Dispatch. You can also follow him on social media at Adam Jardy. I'm Eric Reeser for the Ohio Education Association, tonight in High School Hoops.
In your time of need, will you be happy with your cut-rate car insurance? Will you have the coverages you need? Valentine Insurance is dedicated to protecting you and your family when you need it. As an independent insurance agency, we have partnered with many reputable insurance companies who even have local claims adjusters to provide you with unbeatable service. Are you going to trust a talking lizard to help you with your claim? Really? Don't let this happen to you. Trust the professionals at Valentine Insurance. Call 260-6699.
In today's marketplace, you have many choices for insurance. WB Green Insurance, a representative of Westfield Insurance, is committed to providing you with excellent coverage for your home and auto at a fair and competitive price. Westfield has been in the neighborhood for over 150 years, providing peace of mind and quality insurance products through independent insurance professionals. Sharing knowledge, building trust is Westfield's pledge to their customers. Call WB Green Insurance today.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
Military veterans and active duty service members, you could become a certified cyber warrior with just 12 weeks of training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, and IT pros with these skills often enjoy abundant opportunity and a great lifestyle. Protect our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. GI Bill, SkillBridge, and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP.
Back here at halftime here on the campus of Meadowbrook High School, where Maysville leads Meadowbrook 42-18. We are watching Brenda Duvall's Brook jumpers.
Wow.
And they are incredible. This is a young intermediate school kids, grades 3 through 5, who absolutely are talented, and they are putting on an absolute show tonight.
Did she just do a back handspring into a jump rope?
Oh yeah,
I've never felt more out of shape in my entire life.
Flexible, absolutely flexible, and I get to watch this a lot. And Brenda does a fantastic job. Yeah. And they add more tricks. In fact, our producer up here, Dalton Gombita, kind of remembers back when he was in kindergarten when this first started, and now Dalton's producing games for us, and he can tell you they've even added some things from back then. So as you watch them, we can go over a couple stats here and a couple other things here tonight. Also tonight, I wanted to go over other games on AVC tonight. Bel Air is at Cambridge. You can turn into YRP-TV, and WILE as the Brook jump rope team gets a standing ovation
yes.
from both sides here. Also tonight, Philo is at John Glenn. They are on YRP-TV as well and on WWKC. Also wanted to tell you tomorrow on YRP-TV only, girls basketball, Sheridan travels to John Glenn. That game will start about 12:30, 12:45, tip-off at 1 o'clock. So tomorrow, Sheridan girls at John Glenn. A couple other things, too. Also wanted to let you know, Meadowbrook, we have 7 divisions this year, Zach. And used to be 4 divisions. So the state has started 7 divisions. Meadowbrook is the largest D5 school in Ohio. They have 189 boys. They have 8 competitive balance, so it means you had somebody from out of district come in or something like that, a transfer, with a total of 197 boys they count that as. And Maysville is a Division 4 school. They have 232 boys, a 0 competitive balance, so 232 total boys. Area teams that are in Division 5 around here would be Morgan, Coshocton, St. Clairsville, Harrison Central, Union Local, Martins Ferry, Barnesville, Ridgewood, and Blair. If you're where I'm from, it's Blair. Area Division 4 teams would be, besides Maysville, John Glenn, Indian Valley, Philo, Cambridge, New Lexington, Claymont, and West Muskingum. So we are getting ready to start this second half. What's the scoring look like over there, Zach?
Yeah, sure. So, like I said, right before the half, Jordan Watson leading the Maysville Panthers. He's hit 4 threes tonight, including 1 at the line. So he's their leading scorer. Kane Rorig with 4. Landon Iden also with 3 threes. He's got 9. Cade Rock with 2. Gator Nichols with 3 and 2 on the in the floor. He's also been 5 of 6 from the line. On the Meadowbrook side, we've got Austin Warner, who's hit a 3. Michael Ray's got 5. Delancey with 4. Huey with 3, and Lappert with 2. And that was right there before the last buzzer. We talked about that in the halftime show. We were talking like, oh, Maysville will probably hold this ball. They'll probably take their last shot, and boom, got the steal. Lappert was down there for the fast break, gets a bucket right before half.
So start the second half here. Iden going to hand it to Rorig. Rorig over to Watson. Watson back to Iden. Let's see if that corner stays hot for Maysville, which would be this corner over here closest to us this time.
I'm waiting for Meadowbrook to get hot.
And Meadowbrook might get hot down there in that corner by their cheerleaders as well. Watson kicks it over to Iden. Man-to-man defense by Meadowbrook. Nice. Iden, that's a nice little move, but no dice there for Iden.
That's tough to switch hands like that in midair,
It really is. So good hustle play there by Watson to tip the ball out of bounds. It'll be Meadowbrook ball on the side. They trail 42-18 to Maysville. Maysville, obviously the defending state runner-up last year, went on a fantastic run before losing to Kettering Alter in the state finals at the University of Dayton Arena last year.
And you can tell that with the discipline in this team, this Maysville team. They're playing like a team that's been there before. They've been in big games.
Coach Brown's got a program in his 9th year. And there's a 3-point shot there by Jacob Burris. Makes it a 21-point deficit. 42-21, Maysville leads. Meadowbrook turns up the defensive pressure a little bit. Iden kicks it over to Rorig. No good. Rebound by Campbell. Campbell to the hole with the right hand. No good. Rebound by Rorig, and there's going to be a jump ball, and the possession's going to go to Meadowbrook.
Isn't it funny how these days, Mike, you got somebody like Jordan Watson or Kane Rorig, 6'3", 6'4", closer to 6'5", for whatever. They're still shooting the 3 ball. Back in my day, the big guys never shot outside
of
the paint.
The paint.
Yes.
And you didn't come out of the paint.
If you were not shooting on the block, coach was yelling at you.
The game has changed for sure. It's a fast-paced game now, and everybody's got to shoot it, and everybody's got to be able to penetrate. Speaking of penetration.
Oh, are they going to count that on the floor?
Sorry, Gator Nichols going to get fouled on the floor, and they're going to get Colton Delancey with the foul. That's his first on the night, so out underneath for the Panthers.
If this were an NBA game, they might have given him the continuation, but not here.
Good point. It did go in, but a couple steps too late. Backdoor cut to Nichols. Iden with a little floater, yes. Landon Iden having himself a game. I believe that puts him in double digits.
Yes, that's 11 now for Landon Iden.
This matches his number on his jersey.
Hey.
Maysville still pressuring. Ball goes through the hands of Delancey. Kicks it to Watson. Watson, 3-ball. Jordan Watson with his 4-3 on the night?
Yes, 4-3. I mean, he hesitated. Did not hesitate, I mean, at all.
That ball hit nothing but the bottom of the net. Delancey stuck. Kicks it out to Mason Campbell. Mason Campbell thought about shooting it from the volleyball line. Does not. Delancey being guarded closely by Watson. Watson shuffles his feet, does a good job. Now he switches over to guard Burris. Down
there it is.
Delancey. Delancey goes up, he's blocked, but he's going to be fouled by Kane Rorig. That'll send Delancey to the line, shooting 2.
Yeah, that's Rorig's first foul of the night, which is good to see in your big man. You know, you don't want to see him getting into foul trouble. But, yeah, just caught a little bit of wrist right there. Nothing too major. It didn't knock him to the ground or anything, but he did get him in the shooting motion on the wrist.
Delancey, a 64% free throw shooter through 2 games, up and good, averaging just under 10 points a game thus far this season, 9.5 to be exact. First one's up and good, 47-22, 25-point lead here for the blue and black. Second shot up, good. I say blue and black, their primary colors are blue and gold. In fact, there's 3 schools within a 7-mile radius. They all have the exact same colors. Philo,
it's
West
confusing.
and Maysville.
Yes.
Iden again. No good from that side, but what a nice try there. Nice, almost a very nice tip, heads-up pass by Kane Rorig, but it goes off the hands of a Maysville player, Meadowbrook basketball.
I was more impressed by Campbell on that. Jumping out of bounds, saving the ball, throwing it off the ankle of the Maysville defender right next to him, and now they get to take the ball the other way.
Couple good plays there on that possession. 47-23, 4:53 left here in the third quarter. Mike Snively, Zach Chrisman. Up, shot by Bray, no good. Rebound by Rock. Rock handed it to Nichols. Nichols between the legs, and he's going to be fouled by maybe a frustration foul there by Michael Ray.
Most definitely.
They got Michael on the foul. That's going to be his first.
Yeah, he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar on that one.
Pretty well officiated game tonight, Zach.
For sure.
A job I would struggle with. And this time they're going to get, looks like Austin Warner.
Gonna sing Gator.
Gator's he's a hard, tough guy to guard. He can penetrate, he can shoot. You got to choose.
Talk about keeping the defense on their heels. Like you said, if you sag off of him and leave him at that line, he's got the green light. He will shoot at any chance he thinks or he sees fit. But yes, if you come out too strong on him, boom, he's going right around you.
Inbound to Watson. Watson being guarded by Huey. Once again, there goes Nichols. Nichols fouled for the 3rd time on this possession. This time Delancey's going to get him. That's going to be Delancey's second, I believe.
Probably could have got Campbell for the reach-in as he came into the paint there. But, yeah, I mean, he's going to get his call regardless.
And I'll tell you this about Gator Nichols. He does get around people, but he can sell the foul as good as anybody. I've watched him 3 games now. In fact, this is my 5th straight Maysville game dating back to football season. Shot up, no good.
Like you said, the AD's going to get you a Letterman jacket.
Get a Letterman jacket over there for Maysville. Had the last 2 football games, and now this is my 3rd in a row basketball game for Maysville.
Gator Nichols missing that first free throw attempt. That makes him 5 of 7 from the line for the night.
Second shot up, good. If my math's right, he's 6 of 8 now, right, Zach?
Yes. I'm no mathematician, which is scary. You got me on the pen and paper over here.
Well, I have to take my shoes off sometime and count my toes. 25-point lead for the Panthers. Michael Ray to the cup, up and good.
Nice take.
Up and good. And we will have to remember that because we are going to give away a great clips, great play of the game. And that was one of the better plays we've seen tonight. Michael Ray goes strong to the hole for the and one.
Yeah, that's definitely a contender for the play of the game so far tonight. I mean, it's kind of hard. They've hit all those threes. You know, you'd like to give it to the shooting performance, but that was a great athletic play as Ray hits the free throw there.
Ray, just a 50% free throw shooter, though, cashes in on the conventional three-point play. He averages 11 a game. Got 3 on that one, on that possession. So here come the Panthers. Meadowbrook turning up the pressure. Landon Iden, shot no good. Strong rebound by Cade Rock. Cade Rock's going to be fouled.
Boy, that good. Sorry, Mike.
That's okay. They got number 3. Let's see. Number 3 is Jake Burris on the foul.
I was going to say, from our angle up here in the nosebleeds, that 3 from Iden looked like it was going dead center, right in the middle. Great rebound there, and we'll see if he can convert as he misses the first free throw.
One thing Coach Brown will not be happy tonight with is the free throw shooting. The last couple of games I've had them, they've been around 15 for 18, 16 for 19 range. They've missed quite a few tonight.
Right. You know, and that's something that can happen when you're on the road like this, unfamiliar environment. But like we talked about earlier, this is an experienced team who should be hitting these as he hits the second one.
Meadowbrook's a tough shooting environment. One side you've got an open end with the student section, and the other side you have a wall. So you got different shooting backgrounds on each end. So Meadowbrook crosses the timeline. Campbell shoots a 3, no good, and that's going to go off of Huey and Lappert.
Same team, fellas, same team.
John Glenn is up 47-19 starting the second half over Philo. Getting updates from New Concord. Gators got a wide open 3, yes.
Bang,
knocks
bang.
It down. Gator Nichols with a 3-pointer makes it 52-26 Maysville. 26-point lead with 3:20 in the third quarter.
A little miscommunication on that one. Trying to make the corner pass here to get a 3-shot out there, was not ready for it. Meadowbrook, is going to turn the ball over, give it back to Maysville. You said it, man. Too many M's tonight. I'm getting tripped up.
There's a lot of M's, and myself being one of Mike.
Yes.
So here comes Meadowbrook's going to pressure Maysville. Little 3/4 court trap, but they take care of the press pretty easily. Ferguson has entered the game for Maysville. Gavin Ferguson been playing really well lately. Over to Cade Rock. Cade Rock misses the 3 ball. Rebound, but stolen away by Watson. Watson kicks it to
Air ball.
Pickerel. He misses it. I'm sorry, Ferguson misses it. And there goes Ray again. Misses the layup, but he's fouled by, I believe, Gavin Ferguson.
Boy, and Ferguson bailed him out on that one. He was in no position to make a shot. He tried to double clutch and take a layup up like that, and he didn't really have the shot, but Ferguson really bailed him out on that one.
Yes, I agree with you. Good point. So back to the line goes Michael Ray. Michael Ray hits the first free throw.
That makes him 2 of 4 on the night.
And he's a 50% free throw shooter, so that makes sense. Second shot up. Good. 52-28. Maysville leads here in Byesville. Mike Snively and Zach Chrisman at the corral.
Uh-oh.
This is going to probably, I thought Blake Lappert knocked that off of the leg of Landon Iden, but the official didn't think so.
Yeah, you could probably call that one either way. I didn't see it hit the ankle, but the way that it jumped off like that, it's probably what happened.
So half-court offense here, and Steele tipped to Delancey. Delancey brings it, left hand misses it, no good. Rebound by Ferguson, who kicks it to Rock. Over to Watson, and here come the Panthers. Gator Nichols pulls up on a 3, good. And Coach Jarrett is going to take a timeout, and if he takes a full timeout, we will too. 55-28, and it's just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. But 55-28, Maysville leads Meadowbrook. So far, kind of what we expected, Zach. Yeah. Maysville, trying to turn the pressure up, has done so. Meadowbrook sometimes makes some unforced errors.
Sure.
And I think Coach Jarrett would love to clean that up this year. And I think Coach Jarrett, this is the year they're going to start turning things around a little bit. It's been a rough couple years, but I believe this is the year they start making a turnaround. And this is a tall task tonight with playing against a really good Maysville team.
Most definitely, and like we've talked about all night, there's talent on this Meadowbrook Colts squad. A lot of good play. I really like watching Michael Ray tonight. He's playing very, very well. But yeah, just a young team, and they're going to have to iron out the wrinkles here.
So Meadowbrook gets it in, 55-28. They trail. 2:07 left here in the third quarter. Michael Ray gets it into Delancey. Delancey ball fakes, goes up, skyhook, no good. Rebound by Ferguson, who gets to Nichols. Nichols kicks it out to Watson, no good. Rebound by Michael Ray for Meadowbrook. Ray gets it down the court. Over the head pass to Lappert.
Little no-looker.
Lappert penetrates the lane, kicks it out to Ray. Ray being guarded by Landon Iden. Over to Delancey. Ray now has the ball at the volleyball line. Shoots a 23-footer, no good.
Oh!
Strong rebound by Watson.
Had some bodies hit the floor on that one.
Some bodies on the floor. Everybody's okay. Over to Iden. Iden misses. Rebound offensively by Watson. Back out to Nichols, no good. Another rebound by Cade Rock. He misses. Misses the bunny. Here comes Michael Ray, and he was trying to hit Lappert on the break, but threw it behind him, turnover Meadowbrook.
Yeah, a couple of these long shots here from Maysville, I think we're starting to see some tired legs, not quite getting the same lift that I was on my shot in the first half. Yeah.
Hasn't been a lot of breaks in the action either. Not a lot of substitutions for both teams. Maybe both teams going seven guys deep at the most.
And both are running the full court press pretty much after whether it's a miss or a made bucket. So it's a lot of running to do for these young bucks.
Under a minute here, 51 seconds left here in the third quarter. Gator Nichols with a step back, no good. Rebound by Burris for Meadowbrook. Burris is going to be trapped as soon as he crosses half court. Zips it over to Huey. Huey's trapped now. Over to Campbell. Campbell to Warner. Warner to Burris.
Got him off his feet.
Burris ball fake, left hand shot, no good, but rebound by Huey. Huey got in some trouble. Ferguson intercepted the ball. Nichols with a Euro, no good. Back to Campbell.
That was
20
smooth,
seconds left here in the third. Huey in the corner, the hot corner we should call it. Back to Warner. Warner tries a three, no good. Rebound by Nichols. We got lunchtime ball now, folks.
Yeah.
Nichols, Euro again, no good. Rebound by Campbell, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Warner's got to get it up. Warner shoots it, no, too late. Too late, didn't know how much time was left. So at the end of the third quarter here at Meadowbrook High School, Meadowbrook trails Maysville 55-28. You are watching and listening to MVL basketball on YRP TV and NASH ICON.
Looking for reliable insurance that fits your life? Look no further than Allen Hunter State Farm in Cambridge, Ohio. From auto to home to life insurance, we offer a range of options tailored to your needs. With our friendly, knowledgeable team, you'll get the protection and peace of mind you deserve. We're dedicated to being there for you, just like a good neighbor should. Call Allen Hunter State Farm today and discover how we can help you safeguard your future. Call 740-439-5385. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Today is the day you make changes, the day you have looked forward to, the day you take a step to see the you before addiction. And it all starts right here, at the Residence, an in-bed facility that designs your recovery to your needs, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm Crystal Reynolds for Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. Our approach is personal, and it is as individual as your needs. We are here for you. Call 855-692-7247.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH ICON, WILE Cambridge.
Back to Byesville. Nichols misses the layup. Maysville leads Meadowbrook 55-28. It's kind of turned into playground basketball at this point, Zach, and Ray's going to find a layup, left-handed layup, and that's going to make it 55-30, 25-point lead for Maysville.
Michael Ray with the scoop layup. That was smooth.
Kane Rory hits it over to Nichols. Nichols to Gavin Ferguson, no good.
Good board.
Rebound by Cade, I believe that was Cade Pickrell. Cade Pickrell, and we have a player down, and it looks like it is that Jacob Burris? That is Jake Burris. They're going to check him, see if he's okay really quickly. Want to go over the sponsors. He looks fine. Jacob Burris took one off the chin, I believe. Got Valentine Insurance, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, WB Green Insurance, Surgeon Construction, West 40 Auto Sales, People's Bank, Allen Hunter State Farm, Doane Ford, and Wakefield Dental. Back to action here. Just the beginning of the fourth quarter. 27-point lead here for Maysville, 57-30. Colts trying to get it across half court. Nice heads-up play by the always hustling Jordan Watson. Like we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Watson and Nichols were catalysts as sophomores for that big tournament run for the Panthers, helping them get to the state final championship game in Dayton.
Yeah, that was a fun team to watch. As Meadowbrook almost throws the ball away there on the baseline.
Sloppy play there for sure. Jacob Burris goes up, misses, made a nice move, just could not finish on the left side. Rebound by Rorig, who kicks it to Pickrell, no good.
That looked like a knuckleball.
And that's a good, Maysville's just whipping the ball around. They look good.
There it is.
And they hit a three, and I believe that was Gavin Ferguson. Number 3 hits a three from the left corner, 60-30.
His first three of the night for Gavin.
Michael Ray comes down, bang. Nice little move there by Michael Ray.
I think I know who we're giving our player of the game for +1 to. Michael Ray has been all over the place.
Michael's been really good defensively and offensively.
Very active
for this Meadowbrook team. As he guards Gator Nichols. Nichols, 2 passes. Jordan Watson, no good. Rebound to in and out.
Wow.
Kane Rorig missed the reverse layup. It just kind of went in and out. Back come the Colts. Burris misses the left-handed runner. And this is going to be an out to Gator Nichols, who lays it in. Layup, 62-32, 30-point lead here for Maysville. 5:49 and ticking here. Mike Snively and Zach Chrisman, producer Dalton Gambita and cameraman TJ Glonbosky. Ray for 3, but we had a foul before the shot. The official comes over to the scores table, explains 0 Gator Nichols on the foul. Here comes some substitutions for both teams. Iden checks in for Maysville. Lappert and Huey check in. Also checking in for Maysville's Cade Rock.
Real quick while we got a break here, lead scorers for Maysville, Jordan Watson with 17, Gator Nichols with 15, and that's also not including his free throws, so he's actually got 21. And for Meadowbrook, Michael Ray with 14 as well.
So now we have an offensive foul on Meadowbrook. And I believe they got Colton Delancey with the illegal screen, so that's going to be his third. 5:34 left here. Maysville basketball. Maysville whips it around. Watson goes strong to the hole, and we're sneaking up on that running clock rule. 64-32. 32-point lead. Maysville doubling up the Colts right now. Blake Lappert, nice move by the freshman. Takes it strong to the hole, lays it in with the right hand. 64-34, Maysville. Over to Ferguson. Ferguson from the corner. No good, and we're going to have a foul. A double foul? Let's see here. I thought that Lucas Hutchison, the official,
they're definitely going to get Cade Rock there.
Signaled a double foul. Yes, a double foul. You don't see it too often. They're going to get Cade Rock and Colton Delancey.
Yeah, they were really battling it out down there. That's Delancey's fourth. I know we're getting here to in the nitty-gritty of the fourth quarter, so and with the score the way it is, it's probably not going to matter, but you see your big man get 5 fouls like that, you know, that's not, or 4 fouls, excuse me, that's not what you want to see.
He does come out of the game. Maysville gets the ball. I believe Meadowbrook gets the ball because they go by possession arrow on a double foul.
Yes, sir.
Used to be back in the day, you could jump ball like they do in the pros at the free throw line in a situation like that. Possession arrow changed back in the 80s. maybe early 90s. It was.
Say, Mike, you're aging yourself
Yeah,
there with
well,
this
it's about
comment.
the time I was in middle school or high school it changed. So Blake Lappert, the freshman, being guarded by Landon Iden. He kicks it over to Ray. Ray guarded by Watson. Huey in the corner.
The hot corner.
The hot corner. They find Lappert underneath. Double pump fake. Good job. Just can't finish it on the left side. Here come the Panthers. Iden straight to the hole with the left hand. He's stuffed by Michael Ray. And Ray has been really good tonight for this Colt team.
Yeah, he's been all over the place, whether it's filling up the stat sheet on the offensive side or a nice block like we just saw right there. I mean, my man is going after it 110% all night tonight.
Athletic and using his athleticism for sure.
Had some hang time on that block. He waited for it and volleyball smacked it right down.
Jordan Watson tried to get it back to Landon Iden. We had a zig and Watson threw it to the zag.
Yeah.
And just a little miscommunication there. It happens to the best of us. Huey inbounds it to Ray. Ray leading all Colt scorers tonight. Over to Austin Warner, who's just checked in. Gives it to Mason Campbell. They swing it around to Burris. Burris, the lefty, hands it off to Ray. Ray's going to shoot a three. Yes! Michael Ray from the left wing cuts it to a 27-point lead, 64-37. 3:46 left here in the game. Nichols goes hard to the hole, no good, but a nice follow-up rebound there by Cade Rock. Cade Rock makes it a 29-point game. Maysville leads Meadowbrook.
Now he's going to guard the point guard, Michael Ray. No fear.
Huey over to Jake Burris. Burris, the lefty, tries the three, no good. Rebound by Watson. Watson had 15 rebounds in a game against John Glenn that I did earlier this year.
That's doing some work right there.
Gator Nichols is trapped. Over to Jordan Watson. To Landon Iden. Misses a three. Rebound by guess who? Michael Ray. But then he throws it away, turns it over. Nichols is going to try a three now. Gator Nichols no good. He follows his shot. Nothing doing. Campbell for Meadowbrook gets the ball. He gets stripped by Cade Rock. And all of a sudden we got a rock fight.
That had the makings of a 2-on-1 fast break, but sly hands there for Maysville, pokes the ball away and stops them in transition.
Owen Larimer's going to see his first action tonight, the 6'4 junior for Maysville. Also checking in will be Cutler Carnes, the 5'10 sophomore. He will be checking in for the Maysville Panthers.
Yeah, you're going to see some new faces in here with the score the way it is. Just under 3 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Get some of these young guys a little bit of run.
Cohen Llewellyn also in the game for Maysville. Nice little move there by Ferguson, who misses it. Rebound by Jacob Burris. Under 2.5 here in the game. 66-37. Maysville leads Meadowbrook. Lappert into Delancey. Delancey playing with 4 fouls. Now it goes up, and he's going to be fouled, and he's going to be fouled hard by Owen Larimer.
Yeah, Larimer overcommitted there down on the block and kind of got himself taken advantage of. Got put on the hip of the Meadowbrook Colt there as he went down and around. And that was Delancey. So, of course, he's used to the post moves. He knew he had him out there on an island. He got the ball thrown down in there, put him on his hip, and right around. All Larimer could do was foul.
And Delancey's first free throw goes up and no good. 2:15 left. Got a little trivia question here for those still listening. In the last 20 years, this person has served as the girls' head coach at Meadowbrook and the boys' head coach at Maysville. Think about that one for a little bit. Those of you still watching and listening, was the girls' coach at at Meadowbrook, and the boys' coach at Maysville. 3-point shot there by Cade Pickrell. Makes this a 31-point game with under 2 minutes. So I tried to piece together a trivia question that involved both schools, and that was it. In fact, this guy still calls games on the radio locally. Does a really good job at it, too.
Nice spin.
Delancey with the miss. Rebound the Ferguson. Ferguson decides he's going to shoot a three in and out, and we're going to have another jump ball situation. So I'm going to say about 19, 18 years ago, this guy coached the girls program at Meadowbrook, and probably within the last decade or less, actually probably the coach before Dave Brown coached the boys at Maysville, so he's been at both.
Somebody's screaming at their radio right now. They know the answer.
Oh, and I have a answer. Congratulations, Coach Bridget George. You are correct. Greg Mitz.
Wow.
The answer is Greg Mitz. Greg's still calling games on the radio. And I want to thank Coach Bridget George for listening and getting the answer correct.
She got in on that with the quickness.
She was really quick.
Now, what about everybody else that doesn't have your phone number? How are they supposed to win?
I did have another
You
text,
know?
but I didn't see who that other one was from.
Okay. Favoritism.
Out of bounds, Labbert hustling there. Just another update for John Glenn as they lead Philo over New Concord. 1 minute to play here, 69-38. This never did get to a running clock, never did get to 35.
Nope,
Get to
didn't quite make it.
32 is the largest lead, but now it's going to be 34. Because Cutler Carnes knocks home a three, making it 72-38 with 44 seconds left.
Everybody on this Maysville team can shoot. You can't sag off of anybody.
You're exactly right. Colton Delancey comes down, knocks it down. 33 seconds, 72-40. The lead is at 32. And Cutler Carnes is just going to stand out here. Now he does pass it over to Larimer. Carnes again with the double spin, left hand. Nice move there by the sophomore, Cutler Carnes. 74-40.
It looked like something my dad would do to me in the driveway.
And that's going to tick it down. Let's see what Michael Ray decides to do. He's just going to dribble out the clock, and that's going to end it here at the Corral at Meadowbrook High School in Byesville. Final score, Maysville 74, Meadowbrook 40. We will be right back with some stats after this, and we are going to hand out some awards. You are watching and listening to MBL Basketball on YRP TV and NASH ICON.
Looking for reliability, style, and affordability? Look no further than Doan Ford's Ford Fiesta with a fuel-efficient 1.6-liter i4 engine and a smooth 5-speed manual transmission. It's perfect for city streets or open highways. Enjoy modern conveniences like power windows, locks, cruise control, and a rear-view camera for added safety. With low miles, this Fiesta is ready to roll for a very low cost. Visit Doan Ford today and drive away in style. Located at 66870 Belmont Morristown Road, or visit them online at doanford.com.
Looking for trusted dental care for the whole family? Dr. Darcy Wakefield and the team at Wakefield Dental have you covered. From pediatric to general and orthodontic care, they offer a full range of services. At Wakefield Dental, they focus on individualized treatment plans that not only create beautiful smiles, but build lasting confidence. Schedule your consultation today. Call 740-435-3100 or go to drwakefieldDDS.com.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school football. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, cabin, seasonal home, a garage, or even farm equipment, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website, patronsbuckeye.com.
At People's Bank, we're more than just a bank. As a community bank, we are committed to where we work and live, giving back to the organizations you care about through sponsorships, donations, and volunteer hours. When you bank with People's, you're not just a client, you're part of a community of neighbors helping neighbors. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC. Visit us at pebo.com.
Stoney's RV Center is the place that makes buying a new RV easy. Ask about their on-site financing with very affordable payments, and they make on-site camper service calls to the area campgrounds. Stoney's RV also carries cargo trailers, car haulers, horse and stock trailers, and open utility trailers. They install hitch systems and fill propane tanks too. Stoney's RV Center, the place that takes camping to the next level, and a proud sponsor of our area high school sports teams.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH ICON, WILE Cambridge.
Back to Byesville at Meadowbrook High School. Mike Snively, Zach Chrisman. Tonight the Maysville Panthers roll to 3-1 on the year as they defeat the Colts 74-40. The Colts drop to 1-2 in an MVL small school division matchup tonight. Zach's going to go over some scoring for both teams. What do you got there, Zach?
All right, let's start with the Maysville Panthers here. Leading scorer on the night, Gator Nichols, of course. We said his name I don't know how many times tonight. Gator Nichols with 21. He went 6 of 9 at the line. Moving on down the line, next highest scorer for Maysville, Jordan Watson with a solid 20. He went 1 for 2 at the line. He also had somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 to 13 rebounds. So very active down there on the glass. Also for Maysville, nice shooting performance for Landon Iden. He hit 3 threes. He's got 11 to end the contest. Junior Cade Rock with 6. He also went 2 for 3 at the free throw line. Cade Pickerel, who he came out of nowhere. Some of those moves he was flashing around, I was very impressed. Solid 5 there coming in the late game. And also Gavin Ferguson hitting a lone 3 there for his night. Moving on to the Colts, leading scorer, once again, as we said his name a million times. Michael Ray with 17. He went 3 for 5 at the line with 1, 2, 3 threes on the night. Let's see, Colton Delancey, 8 points, 2 for 3 at the line. And Justice Huey with 3, Austin Warner with 3, and then a couple other drips and drabs here of, free throw here or there.
Yes.
But, just a total discrepancy in the offensive power for Maysville tonight.
Okay, so that wraps things up here. I would like to go over our sponsors one more time, and then we're going to do some, give away some awards. Our sponsors tonight one more time, we thank them very much. Valentine Insurance, Stoney's RV and Sales and Service, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, WB Green Insurance, Surgeon Construction, West 40 Auto Sales, People's Bank, Allen Hunter State Farm, Doan Ford, and Wakefield Dental. So tonight, first of all, we're going to do our Great Clips play of the game. This is good for 1 free haircut in Zanesville, Ohio. And we are going to give the Great Clips play of the game to Cutler Carnes. Cutler came in and made a double spin, I should say, left-handed banker toward the end of the game. Cutler, just a sophomore, 5'10", and number 12, we're going to give him the Great Clips play of the game, so I will get that to the appropriate people. The Lock 9 Pizza player of the game tonight will be going to Jordan Watson. And how many Watson had how many points tonight?
He had 20 points, but he hit 5 threes tonight.
5 threes and a bunch of rebounds and a handful of assists. So Jordan Watson, congratulations. Go get yourself a pizza or a Wangus burger with unlimited fries down there in Duncan Falls at Lock 9 Pizza. And for the Colts, the +1 player of the game will receive a medium pepperoni pizza that will be going to Michael Ray. Michael had 17 on the night, and to be honest, Michael was really good on both sides of the floor, offensively and defensively, and he displayed his athleticism. In fact, he was in the running for the Clips great play of the game, but we did go with Cutler Carnes there. So that's going to wrap things up here with our awards. Meadowbrook loses to Maysville 74-40. I also want to thank our producer Dalton Gambita. I want to thank our cameraman TJ Glonbosky, and I want to thank my color man Zach Chrisman. Zach and I's first time working together, but we are working on quite a few games this year together, so you will hear us a few more times this basketball season. And I want to wish you a happy early 33rd birthday, young man.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate that.
Enjoy it while you can. Actually, it just gets better. And take care of those two young ones, because I'm glad you're young and you can keep up with them, because I'm struggling right now with a 7th grader. I'm a little too old.
We've got differing definitions of keeping up. I feel like I'm always out of breath, but But yes, thank you. I appreciate that very much.
Well, for Zach Chrisman, I'm Mike Snively. Final score from Byesville: Maysville 74, Meadowbrook 40. Everybody have a great weekend. Good night, everyone.
You've been listening to High School Basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH ICON. High School Basketball is a presentation of AVC Sports.